Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Ottawa Senators franchise mode. So in last episode, we took on the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs, and we defeated them in 6 games. Now we're up here against the other Florida-based team in the Florida Panthers, who luckily have a major injury to one of their top forwards, and that forward is Alexander Barkov. He's out for a month, so we're not going to have to face him at all, which is good, because their top line would have been pretty nasty otherwise, as you can see Kucherov and Tippett. Other than that, though, I think they still have a pretty good offense-based team and a pretty good, 3 of the top 6 D-men. And then goaltending-wise, that's where we're probably going to be able to get to them because they're really weak. So, with our offense being as good as it is, I think we should be able to win this series unless for some reason those goaltenders are cheese goalies that somehow get W's in the playoffs, but suck during the regular season. Okay, so let's get to game number 1. We got home ice as we will for this entire playoff run, just based on the fact that we won the President's Trophy. We had such a great regular season. Florida went 43-30-9, I think it said. And they took out whoever they faced in the first round in 6 games as well. So let's see what happens here in game number 1. Hopefully we can find our offensive touch and beat them on the faceoff dot, considering Barkov is out. First period, and it is 1-0 for Florida. Not a good start. We're getting outshot 13-7, but hopefully we could somehow battle back. Hamalainen gets the goal. Second period, and it is tied at 1, and it's our top line center, Artem Loktionov. I almost said Andrei Loktionov again. Artem Loktionov ties it at 1. Shots are 22-16 in favor of Florida. Come on, boys. Let's get some more chances here in the third. Take the lead if we can. Or we might be going to overtime, where I think we're 0-2 so far in overtime situations. I'm not 100% sure. Last 10 minutes of this third period, we're winding up back in shots. Paul Bowl gives us the lead 2-1. Nicely done, Paul. And shots are pretty even now, and we win 2-1, and we end up out shooting them 27-26 as well. So thank you, Paul Bull, for that game-winning goal. Wow, what a rhyme. Loktionov from Baumgartner and Ekholm, and Bull from Anderson and Osgood. Good job, boys. That second line's actually been producing pretty well in the playoffs too. So first star is Fowler with 25 saves. Second star goes to Paul Bull with a goal in 4 hits. And Loktionov gets third star with a goal in 2 hits. Good job, boys. Let's keep that up in the next game. So we're playing actually a bit better defensively as of the last 3 games. The first 4 games we let in 3 goals a game on average. So I think we're playing a bit better defensively now, and we're kind of not taking too many offensive risks. So here we go, going into game number 2, still on home ice. Let's see if we could take a 2-0 seriously like what we did against Tampa Bay. First period, and oh, that's not a good start. 2-0 for Florida. They have 2 goals on 9 shots. Fowler's not playing the greatest right now. We're out shooting them 11-9, but we're down 2-0. Second period, and it's still 2-0 Florida. We're being outshot 21-19, but we're down by 2 goals. Come on, guys. Let's have a good third here. And Hamalainen scores an early goal on Fowler, making it 3-0. But Pakanov is going to get one back for us to make it a 3-1 game. We had a power play, but we couldn't score. And Hamalainen again scores to make it 4-1. Damn, Florida's offense is pretty strong, it looks like. And their defense is playing pretty good this game. Loktionov makes it a 4-2 game. Loktionov again makes it a 4-3 game, and we're not going to be able to tie it up though. So we almost came back again, but we lose 4-3. So the top line gets 3 goals in that game, but we just could not contain their offense. We had a lot more shots, but we just could not get it done. That sucks. Okay, so Pakanov from Foot, Loktionov from Pakanov, and Chabot, and then Loktionov from Chabot. 3 stars in that game: Hamalainen, Loktionov, and Pakanov. Hopefully we can play better in Florida. They took one of our games. We gotta at least take one of their games in their building, because I don't like the looks of this. Because technically if Florida wins these next 2 games, they have a chance to take a 3-1 series lead. And I didn't mention our AHL team got swept in the first round, so they're out already. Okay, so I'm not going to change our lines yet. Game number 3 in Florida. Let's see what we can do here. First period, and it's 2-1 Florida. God damn, their offense is really surprising me. Mironov makes it 1-0, and then Jacobs and Johansson score, and it's a 2-1 lead for Florida. Shots are 14-10 in favor of them as well. Second period, and oh my god, Beauvillier makes it 3-1. Come on, offense. You guys could do this. We're being outshot 25-19. We need a good third period here. We had a good third period last game, but we just could not come back. Come on, guys. I don't want to go down 2-1 in a series against a team that shouldn't be able to beat us like this. Last 5 minutes of this third period, and Tuck makes it 4-1. Damn, their offense is just outworking ours, even without Barkov. Okay, so that's back-to-back games. We've allowed 4 goals. So I think I'm going to change up the lines, because that's not good, especially against a team like that. And the fact that we scored only 1 goal that game against Calvin Pickard is not that good either, because Calvin Pickard's a pretty bad goaltender in this game, I guess you could say. Okay, so let's take a look at our lines, see what we could change up. Let's see, what could we do here? Voinov was really good in the first round. We're going to move him up. Put Paul Bull down to the 3rd line and Mironov down to the 4th line. Pushkara, very good at faceoffs. Yes, you are. How good is Jansen? Decent. Pushkara, you could go up. Osgood, you could go down to the 3rd line. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm going to move Prohorkin up as well. Put Jansen down to the 4th line. And then that's fine. And goaltending is fine. So hopefully those line changes helped out our team. Because if not, we're going to be out in the second round after having a good season. So we got to win this game, because I don't want to fall down 3-1 to Florida. Obviously, because their offense is capable of scoring a lot of goals. So they would probably be able to end the series after that. So let's see if we could tie the series up, headed back home. That would be a huge boost of confidence, I think. So game number 4. Let's go first period, and 2-1 us. There you go. That's what I want to see. Bogdanov opens the scoring, and then Johansson ties it up. But with 9 seconds left in the first period, Pushkarev gives us the lead. Shots are 14-10 in favor of us. Second period, and it's 3-1. Yes, Loktionov scores, and it's another late goal with 27 seconds left. Let's see if we could just lock this down here in the third. This is a good performance so far. Senyshyn pulls Florida within 1. I don't like that. Penalty kill. It's a big penalty kill. And we managed to kill it off. Good job, boys. Power play, and we score, and it's Vishnevsky. A lot of the Russians coming through. Johansson, though, pulls Florida back within 1 again. Damn, they're scoring a lot more goals than I expected. And we win the game just barely, 4-3. And yeah, we're going to a game 5 with a tie series. So this one's going at least 6 games. So Bogdanov from Loktionov and Baumgartner, Pushkara from Voinov and Ekholm, Loktionov from Baumgartner and Foote, and then Vishnevsky from Anderson and McCutcheon. So the Russians coming through, and the line changes might have helped out. So Johansson gets 1st star, Loktionov the 2nd star, and Tuck the 3rd star. So both goalies not having a good game there. Let's see if we could take the series lead on home ice. Hopefully we can, especially headed back to Florida, because if we lose this game, they could easily win on home ice based on the fact that they have their home crowd behind them, even though in real life Florida has one of the lowest attendances. So here we go, game number 5. This is another huge game. If we win this game, we take the series lead. That'd be huge. First period, and it's 2-1 Florida. God damn it, guys. We need to play better defensively. 2 goals on 8 shots. I'm not liking Fowler's playing the playoffs at all. Like I said, his contract might not be worth it. So Pushkarev gets our goal, but Vahaladi, I don't know how to pronounce it. Vahaladi? Yeah, Vahaladi maybe. And Ekblad score for them. I know there is some Finnish subscribers on this channel, so if you guys know how to pronounce that, let me know, because obviously being a Canadian, I'm not going to be able to pronounce stuff like that easily. Second period, 3-1 Florida. God damn it, Owen Tippett. We need to come back here in this third. Shots are 22-21 in favor of Florida. Let's see if we can come back here in this third period. Okay, Loktionov pulls us within one early. That's huge. We need another goal, though, because or else we're going to fall down 3-2 in the series. Penalty kill. Kill that off, guys. Nicely done. We need a tied up power play. This is our chance, and we can't score on it. Another power play. We still can't score. Come on. And we're not going to tie it up, and it is going to Game 6 with Florida having a chance to end the series. That's not good. I might change the lines again. So Pushkarov from Anderson and Mironov, and Loktionov from Baumgartner and Plekhanov. God damn it. Come on, guys. You had such a great regular season. You don't want to be ousted by Calvin Pickard in the Florida Panthers. That would just be pretty embarrassing, to say the least. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to probably make some more line changes, I think, because we need to find a way to get a W. The power play in the first line has been clicking as it always does. What are we going to do? We could play Baumgartner back on the right wing, put Plekhanov as center like he could play, and we'll use Loktionov as a left winger. Pushkarov, let's see, how good is Anderson on the draw? Actually, he's pretty good. Voinov, Voinov is actually a left winger, but I'll keep him there. Paul Bull's better defensively. He's around the same as he is offensively, actually. But Mironov isn't that good defensively, so we'll move him up. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, pretty much just that. And then defensively, let's see, what could we do? Let's move Vishnevsky and Cal Foot. Maybe that will give us a bit more of a breather. Vishnevsky's been pretty good. He's a -1 actually in the playoffs, so hopefully playing with Chabot will give him a better defensive game. Okay, so this is the most critical game of the season. We need to win 2 games in a row if we want to win the series and move on to the conference finals. Like I said, I wanted to get at least to the conference finals this year, so this is a huge game. Real-time simulation. Come on, guys. We need our offense to produce here and our defense to defend. We're on the road too, so this is a big game. We're running away in shots, but Florida's got a power play. We killed off. Nicely done. Penalty kill again. Nicely done. It's looking like a defensive game. And it's scoreless after 1. Shots are 11-5 in favor of us. Come on, offense. Defense is playing good right now, but our offense needs to come through too. Second period underway. Penalty kill. Nicely done again. We've taken way too much penalties so far in this game. That's like our third. Oh, Tootin opens the scoring on Fowler. Come on, Fowler. We're out shooting them and you're going to let in the goal. Last 5 minutes of this second period. And we're going into the third down by 1 goal. We're out shooting Florida, but they have the lead still. Come on, guys. Seriously, our season is on the line here. We need somebody. Our captain. I don't know who wants to come through for us. This lineup should be able to produce. Last 10 minutes of this third period. Penalty kill. Nicely done. Come on, boys. Last 5 minutes of the third period. We still don't have a goal. Oh, no way. Fontaine makes it 2-0, and we get shut out in game number 6. And the Florida Panthers upset the 59-20-3 Ottawa Senators. God damn it. After that season, I thought we were going to make it way farther than that, but Fowler just drops the ball always. Like, we outshot them that game as well. 2 goals on 23 shots. Come on. And the faceoff dot was pretty close too. And they were without Alexander Barkov, yet they still beat us in 6 games. Come on, Fowler. You're probably definitely going in this offseason. That is a really horrible way to end it. I thought at least we had a chance to go to the conference finals this year, but you had to blow it. Uh, well, I guess we're gonna have to do a season-ending recap. So let's take a look at our player stats for the playoffs, and then we will get into the draft lottery results in retirements and the awards for the season. At least we know we have Plekanov getting some awards. So Loktionov 11 points in 12 games, Baumgartner 10 points in 12 games, and Plekanov 8 points in 12 games. Anderson 8 points, Voinov 7 points, Prohorkin, Mironov, and Chabot 6 points, Pushkarov 5 points, Osgood 4 points, Wisniewski, Connolly, Bowl 3 points, McCutcheon 2 points, Ekholm as well 2 points, and Foot. Then the LaRose had 1 point. In terms of goaltending, Fowler just dropped the ball 5-4-2, 909 save percentage, and a 2.6 goals against average. Yeah, I think Fowler is definitely going at the end of the season. Even though he's listed as an elite goalie, he just doesn't play like one. Like his career goals against average is like a 2.5 something. So yeah, I think he definitely goes this year, and then Kuleshov could be definitely our starter for next season or something if he grows more. But damn, that is a horrible way to end it. Okay, so now let's sim up to the draft, see if we got any awards other than Plekanov's awards, because we know he took home at least the Maurice Richard, and then he also would have taken home the Art Ross. Maybe he takes home the Lindsay. I don't know what else he would take home, but he definitely has some awards. And I'm not sure if Fowler got the Vezina, because he had a really good regular season, but he's just dropped the ball in this playoffs like completely. Like in the first round, he was letting in a lot of goals already, and in the second round, he just hasn't. He hasn't snuffed up to par. Like he was not even a first rounder, so it makes sense that he's not that good of an elite goalie. But still, and the Stanley Cup champions for year number, let's see, maybe it's like year number 10 almost, maybe year number 9, is the Vegas Golden Knights, and the Tucson Roadrunners win the AHL. So let's take a look and see who else won some awards. I guess the only good news from this year, other than our season simulation, was the fact that Plekanov has re-signed for 8 more years. So that's good. So let's actually look at the playoff tree. Where did Florida go after they eliminated us? They got to the Cup Finals but lost in 5 games. So they also upsetted Pittsburgh somehow. And Pittsburgh was like one of the best teams in the league as well. Wow. So lucky run for the Florida Panthers. So Vegas wins the Stanley Cup, and we won the President's Trophy this year, so that's at least good too. And it was a Vegas-Florida Stanley Cup Finals. In terms of awards, the Art Ross going to Dmitry Plekanov. That's great to see. Pretty happy for him at age of 25. The Hart also goes to Dmitry Plekanov, so he's got 2 awards so far. The Norris goes to Noah Hanifin, who played with the Vegas Golden Knights, carrying them to a cup, I guess. Tyler Seguin takes home the Lady Bing, which is not a surprise because he's taken home so many of them before. Mapletofft, who was the franchise guy at last year's draft, takes home the Calder. Malcolm Subban will take home the Conn Smythe Trophy, which makes sense because he's had a couple really good years, which is really weird. Andrei Vasilevsky is going to take home the Vezina. I guess he was better than Fowler was. He also takes home the Jennings. Derek Forward will take home the Bill Masterton. Martin DeCass takes home the Selke for the 2nd straight season. Plekanov also takes home the Lindsay, so that's awesome to see too. And then he also takes home the Maurice Richard. So 4 trophies for Dmitry Plekanov this year. Really glad I gave him that contract extension. And in terms of the AHL, any youngsters get any awards for us? Yep. Our Tukin takes home the best defenseman down there in the minors. That's awesome. Anybody else? Nope, nobody else in the AHL taking home any awards. So that is that. Now let's see who retired this year and the draft lottery results. Even though we don't have a draft lottery pick, might as well see who has the first overall pick, because it's a franchise guy at the draft this year as well. I'll have to show you guys the draft class. So Montreal has first, and then followed by Detroit and the Rangers. Chicago and Anaheim is the top 5. Okay, so let's get into the retirements now. Hopefully we don't have anybody. I don't think we do because we don't really have an old roster. But Sidney Crosby retires with 1,795 points in 1,614 games. Voracek retires. Carlson retires with Detroit. Nazem Kadri retires. Johansson, Victor Hedman. Interesting. How about goalie-wise? Any big names? Braden Holtby retires almost at 600 wins. Martin Jones retires. Peter Mrazek and Leonard and whatnot. Okay, let's check our team. I don't think we lost anybody because, like I said, I think our roster is one of the youngest rosters still in the NHL. So yeah, we lost nobody. Yep, we did not lose anybody to retirement this year, so that is good. Okay, so the final thing, like I said, I want to show you guys is the draft class. And then, yeah, that's it, I think. So at the draft, we're definitely not going to get Josephson because Josephson is going to be going to Montreal. He's the franchise guy, and he's actually comparable to Wayne Gretzky. So, yeah, this guy may be a really good player, or should be a really good player. But we're probably drafting, like, I'd say since we went out in the second round again, we're probably around the same time as last year's. So we might be able to get a medium elite right winger again in Jonathan Mendez. Or there's also Saul Highnote. Never seen a guy named Saul on this. Interesting. There's also Harry Cron, who is 6'3". There's also a 6'5" guy, Barry Strome. Yeah, there's definitely some like top 6 forwards and stuff that we could get at our spots. So let me know with that who you think, guys, I should draft. Even though I think I have next episode I have to pre-record, I'm not 100% sure. Now let me know what you guys think anyways. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There might be some progress report stuff. Might as well check the progress reports. So let's see, did anybody get some like crazy growth? So Olo Hornquist, he's going to be in the NHL next year, so we got to make room on the left wing side. So I think Peyton Osgood leaves. Yeah, Lou Joseph is also ready. Yeah, we got some good prospects that are ready, so we're going to have to get rid of some people. In the system, we definitely got some good growth for some of these guys. Goaltending wise, Nordstrom is up to a 78, so he might be a backup next year to Kuleshov. But yeah, that is the progress reports, and that is going to do it for this episode of Rescind's Franchise Mode. So once again, even after such a great season, we find a way to drop the ball. So hopefully next season we manage to like tear it up, because it's the last year on Lokhtianov's really good contract, which he's making less than $2 million, and then Baumgartner probably has like another 3 years left. So we got to win a cup somehow in that time frame, or else these guys might eventually leave for free agency. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.